Well, this video is about how to record a solo vlog all by yourself with most basic phone camera. In this video, I'm going to create a cinematic sequence around a small story where I'll enter in this raw forest in search of something, and in the end, I'll reveal a beautiful lake restored by some of the local residents of my area. I'm using some accessories that include my Nokia 3.0 phone mounted on a very basic tripod. I also have a remote shutter. I have a Rode wireless mic, but you can also use a wired one. In my bag, I have a few things that will help me create a cinematic sequence without a lot of jerks, and that is my gimbal Osmo 3. I have a Gorilla pod here, and I also have a selfie stick. Last but not the least, Redme 9 Pro Max for that cinematic effect with 60 frames per second for the slow motion effects. My first shot is in front of this gate which is locked, and it gives me a message that this area I'm entering is publicly not accessible. I just pan my phone from bottom to top and capture this locked gate. I now placed my phone inside the gate and capture myself from the front. It basically connects with the previous shot to make it a sequence with this B-roll. If you notice in the previous shot, I was actually wearing my earplugs. It was intentional because I'll just look around, get a little astonished and take my earplugs off. Just makes it a little more dramatic. I use Osmo 3 gimbal and it allows me to capture my footsteps very smoothly. It also gives a feeling of traveling and exploring. I captured my footsteps in a couple of different ways. It's now again important to connect the last shot with the next one to give it that smooth transition from one shot to another. So what I'll do, I'll keep going in the same direction and drift through these shrubs to keep up the same motion. This small mountainous stretch looks very interesting. It's like a barren land far from the habitation. I'll include this area in my search and mix a few shots together. This small climb will make a big difference. I place my camera on the top to take a shot of me while climbing. It is a little bit of workout, but in the end, those trees behind me are looking gorgeous. Okay, now I am at the top, and people will expect to see where I am and what I see. There is a little bit of expanse that I want to capture by panning my camera. The barren land is open to sun, and I want to capture the sun to tell people that it is scorching hot out there and I'm tired and thirsty. I'll capture the sunlight filtering through the tree. Normally, the sun is a symbol of energy and life, but in some cases, it could be cruel as well. This area next to the barren land where several trees are blocking the sunlight, I'll spin my camera to make an effect of giddiness. This will set the stage for my next shot, which is quenching my thirst. In such shots, you really need someone with you because I have to hold the camera against the sun and drink water at the same time. Yet I want to convey that it wasn't a selfie shot, but I think it came up pretty well. I'm setting up a sky shot and I'll jump over it. I think it'll show some energy in me since I just drank water. So this shot is going to reveal the first sight of the lake that I'm searching for. So I'll just hold my camera and walk through these shrubs, and I'll also connect one more shot of me coming out of these shrubs, which will kind of give you a hint that I have finally found the lake. The lake is right in front of me, and let's add a little surprise element by a camera angle from my back. I still don't want to reveal what I see, just to increase the curiosity. taking viewers more closer to what I explored, so I placed my camera inside the gate. I'm actually still trying to maintain the curiosity and open the gate wider so my audience is ready to see the lake in the next shot. From here on, I just spent all my time experimenting different lake shots. I had visited this whole place before shooting my videos just to plan my movie, but had to make a lot of changes on the fly. I did at least 50 shots but could not record all because there is a small window for perfect light. In this particular shot, I have mounted my gimbal on a selfie stick to increase my range. This is a kind of low height drone shot because my reach has almost doubled up and I am already about 4 feet above the water, so it further increases my range. This is my last shot, and after this, you will watch the final cinematic sequence. I did some color grading and added sound effects. Please watch it and let me know what you think about it. Do share it with your friends who love to travel.